Hello everyone, welcome back to the lecture series of learning theory of automata and formal languages. My name is Binayak Parashar. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Ajay Kumar Garg Engineering College. So, we are into unit number 2 as of now, and we have completed almost all the topics related to finite automata. We have tried to design the automata in two different ways, with output, without output. With output, we have seen the Murray and Milley machines. Without output, we have seen the concept of DFA, NFA, epsilon NFA. Okay. Thereafter, we have seen the concept of what the language is represented, or how the language is represented with the help of regular expression. Okay. In that regular expression topic, we have tried to cover up almost all the topics related to how to use these regular expressions, or how to use some of the basic identities in order to convert a particular finite automata, or you can say a transition diagram or transition graph to a given expression. Now, these expressions somewhat it will give you a relaxation in understanding the particular language. Okay, somebody other I have given a language to you, and somebody other you are not able to give all the possible strings over there, and you can use the regular expression in order to represent that particular language, and with the help of this regular expression it will be very easy for you to convert to a finite automata or vice versa. Okay. So, in this particular lecture, this is lecture number 15, and we will try to look into the concept of two things. One is your finite automata to regular expression using the state elimination method, okay, and how to use this. For that I will take few examples on that, okay, and we will try to look into all these examples one by one. Okay. So, let us go with the first slide of today's video, and the today's video says we need to focus on how to convert a finite automata to a regular expression. So, for this I have already told you that if you have to convert a finite automata to a regular expression, you can do either by using Arden's theorem, okay, which we have already done, and either way is that state elimination method. Okay. So, this topic I am going to check with you. Okay. So, if we talk about state elimination method, the terminology itself says that we need to eliminate states. Now, see, if we eliminate all the states, whether you will get any string or whether you will get any expression, no, we need at least two states to declare that this is the final expression. What are those two states? One is the initial state and the other one is your final state. Do not start eliminating all the states. Okay. You need to eliminate all the states, but keeping in mind that we need the initial state and the final state at last. Okay. So, this is our agenda of state elimination method. So, let us look into the algorithm. This method involves the following steps in finding regular expression for a given DFA, finite automata to a regular expression. So, rule 1, we have to check 3 rules in this particular scenario. Let me erase this part so that it will be easy for me. Okay. So, rule 1 says that the initial state should not have any incoming edges. Okay. Initial state should not have any incoming edge. So, if particular scenario happens, how to solve that? So, that is the first rule. Okay. Let me check an example for this. If you look into this example, this particular automata, this is the initial state. Is there any incoming edge? Yes, there is an incoming edge. So, if you find that this kind of scenario, you need to convert this into this form. How to do that? See, this initial state will now become a normal state, and I have to use one more state as an initial state, and between that new state which you have made as an initial state and to this new state normal state, you need to use a epsilon transition. That is the only way to eliminate this. We cannot eliminate this particular transition. We cannot eliminate this, but rather what we could do is that I will take this, suppose this is state A and this is suppose state B. Okay. Now, this state A will made as a normal state, and beside this I will take Q naught as the initial state, and between that I will take the epsilon transition. Rest entire diagram will remain as it is. Clear? So, this is how you can solve rule number 1. Okay. Let us go into the next slide. Next slide says rule number 2. Now, rule number 2 says that the final state, now I will talk about the final state, because these are the two states which are very, very important during the entire operation. Okay. We cannot neglect with initial as well as final. So, that is why we generally extend this particular diagram in such a way that finally, we are left out with initial and final separately, okay, with epsilon transitions, and other will be keep on deleting one by one. Okay. So, rule number 2 says that final state should not have any outgoing edges. Now, we will not talk about incoming edges, outgoing edges. Okay. Now, if you look into this diagram, this is your given diagram. Okay. Sorry, this is your given diagram. If you look into this diagram comprises of this final state, but this final state is having an outgoing edge. So, this scenario cannot be done. Okay. How to resolve this? You make this final state, okay, as a normal state and introduce a new final state. Say suppose this is A, this is B, this is C. Now, A is here, it does not have any problem, and also you can look into rule number 2 example, there is no incoming edge to the initial state. So, it will remain as it is. Then in this B state, now B state will made as a normal, and I will introduce a new state as QF. I will introduce a new state as QF, and this state C will remain as it is. And what I will do, I will just simply take an epsilon transition for that. I think you can see in the diagram given here. Okay. This is how to use rule number 2. And in rule number 3, other than this initial and final, initial and final, keep the delete the other states one by one. This is what the rule number 3 says. Other than the initial state and the final state, delete or eliminate other states one by one, and that deletion will be done once you do some of the examples with us. Okay. So, I think this is all about the algorithm process. So, 3 rules are there. So, first rule says that the initial state should not have any incoming edge. Second rule says that the outgoing final state should not have any outgoing edge, and third rule says that except initial state and the final state, delete or eliminate other states one by one. Okay. So, let us now check few of the examples one by one. So, question number 1 says that derive a regular expression for the following finite automata. The finite automata is given to you, and if you look into this finite automata, if you look into the first rule, initial state should not have any incoming edges, no incoming edges are there. So, thus no changes will be there in this diagram. Next, you check rule number 2 says that final state should not have any outgoing edges. Is there any outgoing edges? No. So, the diagram will remain as it is. Therefore, we need to eliminate other states one by one. Is there any other states? No other states. Just look into the transition and explain that what will be the final answer. This is a simple expression. It is three input alphabets are there, A, B and C, all are going into the same directions. That means, it will have A plus B plus C. So, therefore, the final expression will be A plus B plus C. Clear? Now, let us go with example number 2 or question number 2. In question number 2, it says the diagram is given to you. Now, let me check that whether initial state has any incoming edges. No incoming edges, therefore, the diagram will remain as it is. Then next, final state has any outgoing edges. No outgoing edges are there in the final state. So, the diagram will remain as it is. Now, I have to follow rule number 3, that is eliminate other states one by one. So, if you eliminate now other states, that is A, suppose I am mentioning, and this is B and this is suppose C. Now, I need to eliminate what? Eliminate state C. So, if I eliminate this particular state, now if you remember, if you logically think of it, this C has a B loop. That means, it is nothing but what? State A, and here I will be having state B, okay, and this is the transition. This B loop means what? B to the power clean closure, correct, and this B is in another transition, and A is in another transition, C is in another transition, then it will be what? A dot B clean closure dot C. Therefore, the final expression will be what? A B clean closure C. Got it? So, this is how you need to show it. Now, in your examination, if you are writing this particular concept, then you need to show that you have deleted this particular state, and then you have got this expression, and then finally regular expression. Okay? You need to mention every steps very clearly, then only the marking system will be good. Now, let us go with the next question. Question number 3 says that the given diagram is with you all. Now, it says okay, fine. Let us go with the first rule. Initial state should not have any incoming edges. This is coming. So, what I will do, I will take this as a I will make this as a normal state. Let me name the states A, B and C. So, this will now A will become a normal state and Q naught will become a new initial state, and others will remain as it is. Rule number 2 says that outgoing edges the final state should not have any outgoing edges. So, final state does not have any outgoing edge, therefore, the resultant finite automata will remain as it is. Okay. Now, the resultant finite automata finally what we got it? We got like this: Q naught, this is A, this is B and this is C. Okay. So, these are the final diagram I am having, where rule number 1 and rule number 2 I have finally operated. Now, I just need to eliminate the states one by one. Now, you might be thinking that how to eliminate these states. Okay. That is the concept. Okay, let me write down here again: Q naught, A, B and C. How to eliminate the states? You can eliminate either A, you can eliminate either B. It completely dependent on you, whichever you want. Okay. First, suppose if I try to eliminate A, suppose I am trying to eliminate state A. So, logically if you think, if I eliminate this particular state, then the transition from Q naught will be, then the transition from Q naught will directly go to where? It will go to state B, and B after that it will remain as it is. So, let me draw the diagram. Okay. Other than that, everything will be fine. Now, if you look into this, this transition will be like this, through epsilon, then through B. So, that means it will be epsilon dot B. I hope it is clear to everyone, correct? Epsilon dot B. Now, if I am eliminating this particular state, what about this particular transition? If you look into this transition very properly, then this is nothing but A into state A, then again backtrack B transition into state B. So, it is like a loop. See, A B A B A B A B, then I will put a loop over into the state B and I will write down as A dot B. If it would have been B then A, then please write down like B dot A. Okay, do not write A B, you can write it down, you are having basic identities with you, but try to write down in a flow, so that the examiner or the other party can also understand what you are trying to do. Okay. So, therefore, this epsilon dot B I can directly write like this, I can simply write only B, correct. So, I can simply write only B. So, this is the final diagram after eliminating A. Now, I will eliminate which state? Eliminate state B. Now, one more thing you need to think very precisely, that whenever you are trying to get two loops, okay, two loops we are having and both are coming to the same state, then try to make as a single loop. How to make it as a single loop? See, I am trying to draw over here. So, it will be like this: Q naught, B transition, state B, and here C D, and this will be your state C. Okay. I am trying to make these two as a single one. So, it will be like this, that is C plus A B, correct. C is also one loop and plus A B. Why I have given plus or union? Because whenever we are having a input transition which is going from the or coming out from the same state and going to another state or the same state, then both the transitions should be put together by the union operator. So, that is why I have done. So, therefore, now in the particular step eliminate B, I have to eliminate this particular state, correct. So, if I eliminate this particular state, then the question will be the expression will be very easy. See, okay, got it. Now, here I will be having B 1 transition, then C plus AB whole to the power clean closure dot D. So, therefore, the final expression of it will be what? B C plus AB whole to the power clean closure D. So, this is how we got the expression. Okay. Please look into the rules one by one and try to delete. Now, you can delete B also, you could have deleted B also, but I have started with A in order to apply a very clear cut idea or clear cut logic is that epsilon, this is a very simple flow. Okay, then A and B is having a self loop over here, that is why I have deleted A, you could have deleted B also. Okay. So, let us go with question number 4 now. Question number 4 says another example, and this example I will try to look into all the rules properly, because I can feel that this rule 1 and rule 2 are also not satisfied over here. Okay. So, if you look into this diagram, if I apply rule 1 and rule 2, rule 1 says that incoming edges should not be there in the initial state. So, the diagram will be now suppose this is A and this is B, I will take initial state as q naught epsilon, and this will be A now. Okay. It is having a 1 transition to B, okay, which is the final state. A is the final state. Okay, fine, A is the final state, and then from B I am having an input alphabet of A1. In A I am having a self loop. In A I am having a self loop of 0, and in B also I am having a self loop of 0. Okay. Now, rule 1 is satisfied. In rule 2, final state should not have any outgoing edges. So, final state is having an outgoing edge, right. Therefore, I have to make q naught, and I have to make A as a normal state now, and from there I have to make an epsilon transition, and this will be a final state, and remaining diagram will be as it is. Once we are done with this particular process, now it becomes very free, initial and final becomes free. Now, you can eliminate the other states one by one. Okay. Now, if you eliminate, suppose I eliminate precisely if I look into this diagram, I can eliminate this particular A, state A. Suppose I eliminate, if I eliminate A, then the diagram will look like this. See, q naught, and this transition will directly go into B. Okay. And this A, this transition that I am having with A, what I will do? I will directly shift to B. I can do like this, but what happens is that whenever I am shifting to this, I need to consider this 1 and epsilon also. So, it becomes a little bit of haziness over here. So, better not to eliminate A, first eliminate B, then finally you eliminate A, correct. So, that is why I have shown it to you first of all. So, therefore, I will try to eliminate B first. Okay, if I eliminate B first, then this transition will remain as it is. This will be A, correct, this will be A, and if I eliminate B, A is already having a self loop of 0. If I eliminate B, then I am having, see, this is acting like a self loop, this is acting like a self loop, see. So, it will be another self loop, and this self loop will comprise of 1 dot 0 star dot 1. This kind of working I have already done, right. So, if you try, and this from A I am already having an epsilon to a final state, that is your QF. Now, I just need to merge these two. If I merge these two, then it will be like this, q naught epsilon, this is A, and if I merge these two, then it will be 0 plus 1 0 star 1, okay, and from here we are already having an epsilon to QF. Now, finally, what I can do? I can eliminate this state A. So, if I eliminate this state A, I will be getting the final regular expression as what? Epsilon dot 0 plus 1 0 star 1 whole to the power star dot epsilon. Okay. And if epsilon 1, therefore, final expression will be 0 plus 1 0 star 1 whole to the power star. So, this is the final regular expression for this diagram. Okay. So, this is how you need to utilize, or how you need to like eliminate the states one by one in order to get the final expression. Okay. So, I hope I have tried to make you understand the proper way of. So, this is, don't get confused over here. This particular expression is for this state, and then finally, after eliminating state B, I have eliminated state A, and from here I have got this expression. Okay. Now, let me go back to the last example of today's session, that is the same way. So, let me check over this particular question. if you look into initial state, there is no incoming edge. So, rule 1, no change. Okay. If we talk about rule number 2, rule number 2 says that final state should not have any outgoing edges. Now, we are having final states as outgoing edges, correct. So, final state outgoing edge, then what I will try to do is that I will try to take the initial state as A, and from here I will try to do input transition, and this B will now make as a normal state, and from B I will try to take an epsilon and make another state as Q f as a final state. Clear? Next, what I will do from A and from B, and this B C state will now become a normal state, and from here I will have an epsilon transition, and this will become now Q f dash will become a new final state. Okay. So, this is the diagram we got it. Now, if you look into this diagram, we are now not done, because two loops are there, one loop will be A and one loop will be A. Okay, both the loops are A. Okay. So, overall if you look into this particular concept, okay, if you look into this particular concept, we are done with rule number 1 and rule number 2. Now, we are having two final states over here. Some or the other we can think of it that can we manipulate with these final states as of one regular expression. We can do it, but if we look into this current scenario, into the current diagram, both are in a different track. One regular expression it is having a to the power star, and another expression it is having b a to the power star. So, we cannot put them together into one. Yes, we can put them together into one by applying some sort of operators. So, that we will look into later on. First, rule 1 and rule 2 is satisfied. Now, go back to rule number 3. Rule number 3 says that try to eliminate other states one by one. So, if we eliminate B first of all, if we eliminate B, I will left out with last particular concept which I will let you know. Then A will be having direct connection with what now? Q f, and this transition will give you what? A dot a to the power clean closure dot epsilon, and after that if I eliminate B, okay, after that if I eliminate B, then I will get what? Let me write down this B part as it is, let us see, and this will be epsilon and it will be going to Q f part, and this is having already A. Now, next step, if I eliminate eliminate C part, if I eliminate this part, then what will be the final expression for it? The final expression will be like this. The final expression will be like this. Okay, this will be your Q f bar, and this will be what? B dot a to the power clean closure dot epsilon. Okay. Now, as you can see this particular scenario, that two final states are there, and these from the initial state it is going on the same track. Again I am letting you know, again I am repeating, two final states are there and both are going in the same direction. So, can we merge these two final expressions? Yes, we can merge these two final expressions and put it together, and therefore, making it as a to the power star plus b a to the power star, and this will give you the final regular expression for this diagram. Okay. So, this is all about your first how to convert a given finite automata to a regular expression with the help of state elimination method. Only you need to focus what? You need to focus this rule number 1, where initial states should not have any incoming edges. How to solve it? I have let you know with an expression, with an example. Then rule number 2 says that the final state should not have any outgoing edge. For that, what you need to do? Make that final state as a normal state and do an epsilon transition and introduce a new final state. The same way for rule number 1. And then in rule number 3, you try to eliminate the other states one by one. Okay. So, this is how we can do the conversion of a finite automata to a regular expression by using the state elimination method. So, I hope you have understood the concept. In the upcoming lecture, we will try to look into one more topic, which is known as how to find that a language is regular or not, and also if we need to prove that a language is not regular, what is the algorithm? That algorithm is pumping lemma. We will look into that topic as well. So, thank you for watching the video. Let meet in the next video lecture. Thank you.